spacious skies. America the Beautiful. And this is my arrangement to it. One thing that is fun to use every once in a while that I'm going to be doing in this is keeping the same bass note, but changing the chords you're playing in the right hand. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to have C in our left hand here. And make sure and get the sheet, the PDF, pull that up so you can see what's going on as well. In the right hand, we're going to be playing an inversion of a C chord, C, E, G. Take C, E, G to make C chord. We're just going to put those in a different order, and that's an inversion. So that's the first part. We'll play Oh Beautiful. Then we're going to move this whole shape here up to D minor. DFA, that's an inversion of a D minor. For spacious skies. Then we'll keep our thumb on F. Move here for a regular F chord. For amber. On waves, we'll change to G. Waves of, and then back to C. Great. So let's do that first line together. 2, 3. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. Now you can be like some of the R&B artists or whatever you want to, and you can sing a different melody. I did that in the preview video. I mean, you can do whatever you want to as long as it sounds awesome. So, oh beautiful, for spacious skies, amber waves of grain. Moving on to the next line for Purple Mountain. So on purple, we'll play another C chord. For Purple Mountain. Then we're going to play G/C. Majesty. Then move to an A major chord. We're going to play it straight up A, C sharp, E, A and E in the bass. And you can even add in this note in the right hand if you want to. Above the fruited. And on plain, we'll go to a D chord. Inversion of a D chord here. D, F sharp, and A. D's in the bass. In this measure, it'll be 2 beats for each chord. So we'll go from D to a G7. In simplest way, and I talk about this in the 7th chord secrets, to get to a G7 is take a regular G chord and drop the bottom note a whole step. Bam, G7. We'll play G and D in the bass. So that measure will be D to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the whole second line, starting with C on purple. For Purple Mountain majesty, above the fruited plains. Then our last line, America. Back to our C chord. America. Now we're going to change the chords quickly here. So from counting to 4, we're going to change chords on 3 and 4. So America. That's what we're going to do. It's real simple. We're just moving to the D minor and back to the C. So 1, 2, 3, 4. America. Right? So if you need to stop and work any of this, remember it's a video. You can pause and stop and work it out. before you continue. America. Then on mare, we're going to play an F chord, but a G in the bass. It's going to give us this real pretty sound here. Mare, re, ka, and on ka, we'll move to regular G, and you can play this note with the G if you want to. Why? Because it sounds good. Do I need to explain more? It just sounds cool. America. Okay, so those two measures have a lot of changes. So watch me play it, and then work it out and see if you can play it along with me. So first watch. America, America. One more time. America, America. So work that out. And the next measure, God shed, will stay on the G chord. And anytime in music, if you don't see another chord show up, then you're still playing whatever the last chord it is that you saw. Okay, so God shed his grace. On grace, we'll go back to that F/G. God shed his grace. And I just noticed on the F, I played this note here too. So if you want to play that on your F chords, you can do that. It'll sound real nice. God shed his grace on thee. Back to the C. Then we'll add in the B flat to make it a C7. So thee, 2, 3, 4, and crown. So here's our straight up F chord with F and C in the bass. And we can add in this note if you want to. And crown thy good with. All right, now a C over E. C here. We can play E in the bass and another C with the thumb if you want to. With brotherhood. And then our very last part of the song from C. Straight up a D minor chord with an actual D in the bass. From C to F over G, shining, and then a C chord to finish it. C. Now, if you're playing with the jam track, with the drums, which is a fun little groove to this song, not your normal groove that you'll hear, then you can just hold it out. So, in other words, oh, beautiful for spacious skies. And it sounds absolutely beautiful. And even if you want to sing it without the drums and just sing it for somebody, you can do that. Oh, beautiful. You don't even have to play it in time. For spacious skies, amber waves of gray. It's real pretty. If you want to put it in time, then just hold out the bass notes and get the right hand churning here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. So as simple as that, if you want to put it in time, it's going to sound good either way. A fun little thing, one last little deal that you can do. You hear this a lot in gospel type music. But what they're doing is you can move from the C to this D minor. But really, I want you to just think of it as moving a shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just sounds nice to move that around. And you can get more and more complicated with it as you want. You can go 1, 2, just kind of playing stuff in between. But that sounds kind of fun. Boom, bonk, 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 bonk. Anywho, that's a gospel type movement, and it sounds awesome. In fact, going from the C to the D minor, this might be over your heads, but then going to another inversion of a C to a D minor, inversion of a G minor, another inversion of a C, or the root, to the D minor. If you had people singing what you're playing there, woo, you'd have some thick, awesome sounding vocals. Ooh. Real pretty. And all you're doing is going from C to D minor, C to D minor, C to D minor. If you didn't understand that at all, don't worry about it. Don't turn off the computer and burn it. It's okay. Okay, so America the Beautiful. Have fun with that and play along with me in this next track. 1, 2, 3, and